Hello? Uh, ah, welcome in. Sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so to speak. Happens whenever there's a full moon. The fact that it's October doesn't help. Give me a second. Here I am. Welcome. Please forgive my appearance. But, uh, well, what else can I say? Don't be alarmed. I'm still the same old Dr. Lampwick. I won't harm you. Please come in, find a seat, grab a drink, and let's uh let's have a good time together. So, for those unaware, this is my new model for the spooky season. It is full moon or transformed Lampwick, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. I do intend at some point to redo my normal model as well, but I'm really proud of this one, and I really like how it turned out, being kind of a spooky, kind of crazy thing, you know? Anyway, so today we're going to play a bit of a story game called Roadwarden, and then we're going to dive right back into Elden Ring, um, and do some different things around Leyndell. I don't know if I'll fight the boss or not, but I probably will. Anyway, so I'll be using this model all of October, and maybe a little beyond that while I work on the redo of the other model, and we'll see where it goes. Anyway, I very much appreciate all the support, and to all my subscribers, I say thank you. Um, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and making this model was a lot of fun, even if it was a kind of a slog at times, but still. Yeah, I'm just grateful, and I hope that everyone who watches me has a good time as well. Anyway, without further ado, let's switch over to the game screen, and we're going to jump right into Roadwarden. And I do not know what the volume is going to be like. I'm gonna make myself smaller. There we go. Okay. I think that'll work. You think that'll work? Okay. I know generally nothing about this game, so I do not know how the volume is going to turn out. Hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, I'll turn it down later. I'm going to turn it down for myself, actually. Alright, let's just get started. Everyone knows to stay away from the wilderness. Most people would never risk a lonely journey. Road wardens not only accept this struggle, they embrace it. They deliver messages, assist merchants, burn human corpses, and if possible, get rid of beasts and highwaymen. They live on the road, die young, or retire early. It's a dangerous job, but a respectable one, and it pays well. I leave the safety of the city walls, of course. Okay. $40-day time limit. I may just start with casual, I don't know. Sure, we'll go with standard. I'm somewhat concerned. Okay, hold on. Sure, I'd like to save, but I'm gonna turn down the music. Okay. The wall is still standing. There are no wolves around, no stench of blood. Good signs. This should be the place you're looking for. You were supposed to meet with a group of soldiers, but hear no voices, no sounds of labor. The gate is ajar, but the camp isn't safe. It may keep away the goblins and pebblers, but not beastfolk nor trolls, and the night is near. Your palfrey breathes heavily. It had a long day. Goodness. Okay. I could just look for another shelter. I need to look around cautiously. I dismount and sneak through the gate and speak inside. I get off the horse and enter the camp briskly. I need to look around cautiously. Considering the noise, you doubt that anyone noticed the clatter of hooves. The short, dry grasses barely cover the arid soil of this valley. But you're maybe a minute away from the edge of the sparse woods, which get denser as they climb up the hills. At best, this trail has a few more years before getting overgrown for good. Hard to believe it's the only route south. North. I read that entirely wrong. An interesting flavor. I mixed a couple of different types of tea. Lavender and just another mix. Plum something. Anyway. I dismount and sneak to the gate. Let's peek inside. Take care of yourself. If you're hurt or exhausted, some actions won't be available to you. The weaker you are, the higher chance. Okay, cool. Vitality 3 or 4. E. Your heavy boots hit the ground, and the pain of the long ride finally catches up with you. You stretch out, bringing your back and legs comfort. All you want now is a table, a decent chair, a nice mug of beer, and some warm stew. With any luck, your axe won't be needed here. I'm an axe wielder, eh? Oh, I can quick save? That's absolutely fantastic. I approach the gate slowly. If it's a military camp, it doesn't look the part. Plenty of wasted space. The fire pit is cold. 2 people are sitting at the table, tired and disheartened. They're looking in different directions, paying no attention to one another. One of them is holding a cup. After a moment, you notice the quiet humming. You recognize the melody of a lighthearted drinking song from the city harbor. They don't look like much of a threat. I can enter. Quick save. It takes them a few breaths to glance in your direction. The first person greets you with a wave of his hand. There are bags under his eyes. His beard is messy. Despite his simple shirt, he's wearing durable, decent boots. A mace with a head covered in iron hangs at his side, but he doesn't reach for it. I take a look at the second soul. Just like you, she's wearing a gambeson, but hers is a bit loose, as if she took it off a corpse. Her head is shaven as if she's protecting herself from flesh-eating bugs. Her eyes are weary, yet kind. She smiles. Considering the squad was sent here half a year ago, these 2 surely look the part, though there should be more of them. 8, you believe. I let them speak first. It's nice to see an unarmed traveler in this godforsaken place. Makes me a tiny bit hopeful. The bearded man's voice is strong yet timid. Strong yet timid. What does that sound like? You'll be staying the night with us, I guess. We're soldiers, he and I, adds the armored woman. Her voice switches from half asleep to relax. We'll do our best to keep the camp safe. But if you were to take the first watch, it would be a huge help. Travelers ought to help each other, wouldn't you say? You think for a moment. To fully rest, you need a good sleep. Sure. Leave it to me. Fantastic, she rubs her hands together. I don't remember the last time I had more than a half night of sleep. The hours before midnight should be the calmest. Just wake us up if anything happens. The man flashes you a wide smile. It's easy to wake us up. Just yell. He drinks from his mug. I ask about their lieutenant. How to phrase your question. Attitudes. Okay. Vulnerable, intimidating, distanced, playful. We'll try friendly. I was hoping to meet with your lieutenant. Could we talk for a bit? Spilled my tea. Alright. The woman lets out a loud sigh, dusts off her gambeson, and steps towards you. She pays little attention to the sword at her side. We most definitely can, you and I. Though holding this rank is still somewhat new to me. Are you a messenger? Did you lose your mount? She observes you with curiosity. Or are you looking for help? I'm your new Roadwarden. My horse is waiting outside. Really? The soldier in the shirt. Oh, that's the man. Really? The soldier in the shirt leans forward. That explains how you got here in one piece, all by yourself. Better bring a beast here, adds the lieutenant. We have no hay, but I bet it dreams of dropping its saddle. A long pause. I'm Tulia, by the way. She reaches out her hand. I gesture for her to stop. Pretending to be embarrassed, I should wash myself first. But you can call me. Leto's a good name. We'll go with that. The lieutenant stands with her hand out, but then raises her arm with an awkward smile. Of course, of course. Just keep your horse away from the tent. She steps away. We don't need to smell its dung. We should prepare for the night. The soldier in the shirt also rises to his feet. We've no tent to spare. You'll have to use a blanket or something. That's fine. You walk through the gate. Your mount looks around and snorts anxiously. Not many humans could ride a horse. It's not only taller than you, but also bulky, as heavy as it is strong. You can get in the saddle within a single breath, but most people wouldn't know where to even begin. From every side, it's a wall of flesh. Horses were brought to the Dragonwoods from the conquests in the south. They can trot for a long time, but won't outrun some of the local monsters. Your palfrey needs to survive. Without it, you too would be lost. I wanted to feel at ease. It takes a few steps towards you, scolding you with another snort. You scratch the bottom of its neck with strength and confidence, just the way it likes it. Humans see useful animals and even pets as monsters in disguise. Getting emotionally attached to them is believed to lead humans to their doom. But you know that horses need companionship. I speak to it gently and lead it into the camp. I'm going to call it Pomfrey. Come on, Pomfrey. Come into the camp. You end up next to the fire pit. Removing the saddle makes the horse nicker with relief. You take a couple of minutes to examine its back, just in case. While the riding equipment is not that heavy for such a strong animal, with enough time it starts to chafe. You wish it had something better to eat than this shabby grass. You should look for an inn. I need to unpack. I'm gonna quick save again. Okay, interesting. You haven't brought that many things. You lost one of the sacks while fleeing the Crimson Corpse Eaters. Worst of all, you have no rope left, but maybe the soldiers could share one. It shouldn't cost more than a dragon bone. Aside from the travel set, you own a few valuable possessions essential for your trade. So, fighter. Mage. I'm gonna go scholar. Well, I want to learn more about him. Scholars struggle with combat more than other classes, but with enough carefulness and exploration. Yeah, I'll play as a scholar. Let me save, actually. So we're going to save right here. And that'll be a save I can go back to if I need to. But I do want to be a scholar. I like the idea of alchemical stuff. Taking hits, okay. You unpack and inspect your belongings. Your water skin isn't pierced. The spare clothes are still there, just in case. You take a look at your wooden bowl and mug, your cape, tinderbox's bandage, food rashes, knife. Nothing special or too cumbersome. From time to time, your routine helps you avoid mistakes, but this doesn't make it any more exciting. I return to the soldiers. They're at the table again, observing your beast and chatting between themselves. Your stomach growls at the sight of them eating out of wooden bowls. One more bowl was put at a previously unused end of the table. You sit down on a tree log. I join them and take a look at the meal. It's cold gruel, the meal eaten in times of hardship. The specific bowl is filled with water, hog millet, some strange-looking cereals, and blueberries. Welcoming you with a meal, even a humble one, is beyond their duty. Soldiers live with and for their companions, constantly on the move from one part of the realm to another, making sacrifices to protect their group as they face dozens of hideous creatures. Their lives are filled with discipline, hardship, and camaraderie. Keeping your stomach full make you stronger. Okay. Gotcha. Roadwardens, on the other hand, learn how to work by themselves. They seldom engage in open combat, patrolling the same roads for years. They help the settlements stay in touch, but also maintain commerce, settle down, forge friendships. When there are no laws to follow, they use their own judgment. Different responsibilities, different lifestyles. I'm a little dubious still, so I'm going to quick save real quick. But I'm going to trust them for now. She's focused and chooses her words carefully. I'm talking to Tulia, by the way. She looks away only when she gathers her thoughts. I'm afraid I can tell you less than I would like to and less than I should. She nods toward the other soldier. As you can see, there's not a lot of us left. At the beginning of summer, there were 8 of us, including our previous lieutenant. 5 are dead. 1 has run away in tears. We're also strangers in this land, adds her companion. Any piece of information may help me do my job. The man leans forward, his legs shake nervously. He sounds like a kid asking a bard to sing one more story, tell a joke, or do a magic trick. Whatever it takes to escape from boredom. His untrimmed beard hides a much younger face than you originally thought. Whoops. Apparently right-click does that. What did the officials tell you? I expect not that much. No soul governs these lands. I share what I consider to be relevant. You tell the soldiers how little guidance you've received, since the area is too far away from Hovlavan, yes, to keep it under control. You are warned that it's untamed and unknown. Who knows how many villages, bandits, or monsters may be found in these unmapped hills and forests. From time to time, new people come here to look for boundless opportunities. Most of them never return. Do they turn into walking corpses, or find what they're looking for? No soul could tell me, so I was looking for your guidance. I'm still a little dubious about these guys. The lieutenant drinks from her cup and crosses her legs, ankle on knee. Seeing her chair makes you doubt she'll ever find a comfortable position. Where should we start? Peninsula, the Roadwarden, and the rope. I'm gonna go with the rope first. Practical. I've lost my rope. Could you spare one? You're in luck. She heads towards one of the crates and moves aside a large linen sack, revealing a rope. She brings it back and nonchalantly sits down in her chair. Take it. I was planning to leave it behind. I take a closer look. A fine rope. Offer some food in return. Okay. So I have food rations, a small healing potion, a pouch with coins, Jamison rope, alchemical ingredients, travel set, writing instruments. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm enjoying my tea while it's still hot, and I'm having to read a lot. All right. Tulia leans forward and rests her forearms on her thighs, looking down with clasped hands, then meets your eyes. I'd normally refuse, but we need some decent food. Every day I'm searching through our groats, looking for worms and putridity. We forage, but it's not a great spot. Some food rations will brighten up a foggy day. For now, you leave the rope on the table. It's dusk now. What about the peninsula? I'll tell you what I know, and you'll be the judge, says the lieutenant. How long did it take you to get here from the city? On a decent palfrey, I'd guess it would be 3-4 days. When you confirm, she continues. From here, you can reach the coast in about a day, as long as you don't make any stops. Do you know the situation? Why no ships can get here? You nod. The sea route allows Hovlavin officials to keep in touch with the coastal villages, collect taxes, move the soldiers, collect lumber, deliver tools, but maintaining order on a wild coast such as this one is like filling the ocean depths with coins. Because of the rocks, you can hardly stop a ship 5 miles from the shore, and boats can't get much closer. That's a big problem. She nods. I don't know much about fishing, but there's not that many people living by the shore, and they don't crave to stay in touch with the city folk. As she pauses, her companion carries on. No soul from the north ever came to the camp, but when we travel to the roadside inn, Pelt of the North, they're happy to trade and to play dice. Why not just stay at one of the settlements? The man clears his throat. I mean, you know, we're to guard this road. This camp is our post, and well, he turns toward Tulia. She lowers her voice. Don't take it the wrong way, Leto, but are you a devout soul? Order of Truth sounds more like me. Well, not me, like, personally, but, like, my character, at least. For many years, I've supported a monastery that does its best to advance mankind's spiritual growth, artistry, herbalism, and magical research. I follow the teachings of an Order of Truth. Oh, I see. She hesitantly looks away. I don't know much about that river of faith, but I'm sure we're not that different. I'm a Unite myself, she says with a sort of pride in her voice. She follows the United Church. Maybe just explain what you were thinking of. The people here are disquieting. Every few words, she taps the table with her finger. Their traditions won't help them negotiate with the officials here. She starts to draw lines with her index finger, as if she's pointing at an invisible map. The peninsula is connected with roads, like a big circle. In the northwest, you'll find a weird village at a bog. It's not exactly pagan, I don't think. It even has a priest who claims to be an eremite. You nod. She means a fellowship. Okay, interesting. They do crazy stuff, her companion chips in. They use the dead to cut down trees and dig in soil. Once I saw it, I begged to never return there. I see. You've heard tales such as this one since you were a child. If an isolated settlement manages to survive without a city's influence, its customs and traditions grow more and more alien. Every generation learns how to adapt to the dangerous conditions they have to deal with, and the rustic pagan traditions muddy their river of faith. The United Church often warns its members about the crazy druids, necromancers, and blood mages, the bringers of doom, the traitors to humankind. Any monsters worth mentioning? Anything that could catch my mount? We saw all sorts of beasts, the man starts to count on his fingers. Goblins, treants, cats large and small, runners, howlers, wolves, spiked boars, mouflon eaters, griffins, but we managed to stay away. Some could catch up with most mounts, Tulia glances at her companion. Though a palfrey should be fine. The trees are so tall that the flying creatures keep to the coast and mountains. There's not that many humans around, and the animals are busy fighting amongst themselves. They fight more for food than territory. The soldier cracks his knuckles. Don't provoke them and ride fast, just count on luck. What about the necromancers? You can see why we were not eager to go there if we could avoid it, Lieutenant chuckles. Maybe they'll be more welcoming to a Roadwarden. The roads are dangerous, with little to no shelters. People need your help. That's why I'm here. The man in the shirt turns a bit and points a finger to the northwest. If you're heading to the undead village, you'll get to an inn first, and soon. Tulia nods. Pelt of the North is a safe place. You can talk with the innkeeper or the guards. Ask them about the road. What about the east? She stares off across the camp. Hard to tell. We went there only once. There are hills, forests, rivers. We saw a tunnel sculpted in leaves and branches, but we didn't enter it. Wilderness all around. Okay. That's all I need to know. Alright, what about the previous Roadwarden? What happened to my predecessor? Tulia takes a deep breath. Aren't you a bit late for a rescue mission? We haven't heard from him in almost a year. Half a year. The soldiers speak for a bit to themselves, trying to get their story straight. They confirm that he had stopped by their camp a few times, but stopped showing up at all in early summer. The bearded soldier starts to scratch the table with the tip of his knife without looking at you. I don't remember his voice. Always busy, drowning in things to take care of. He would sit somewhere, sharpen his sword, fix his loud mail, clean clothes, write notes on that wax tablet of his. He up and leave at dawn. Unlike us, Asterion never gets bored. Tulia lets out a joyless chuckle. Huh. He's secretive, but some of the locals speak about him warmly. Maybe he just doesn't like us. Sounds like you're not sure if he's dead or not. If anyone knows... that's the man talking. If anyone knows, they won't tell us. Maybe someone is keeping him in a basement, the man carves with passion. We haven't seen him or his Saurian. Something ate them, I bet. The officials hired you, right? They don't expect him to return. Richer roadwardens often use four-legged meat-eating saurians as their mounts. They have to be tamed and trained since they're hatching, but unlike horses, can easily defend themselves from many monsters. At least your palfrey is fast and reliable, and won't suddenly sink its teeth into an innocent passerby. Excuse me. You know what he was looking for? Maybe he left you a message? Neither one of us had any insight into his dealings, says Tulia. My predecessor left me no clues. We also took a look at Asterion's stuff. Wait! She raises her open palm. I almost forgot. She stands up and heads to a nearby tent. He has kids, in a village near Hovlaven. I was planning to take all his things there. A pouch, a second spear, a decent bow, some potions. Quite a treasure. She glances at you, but I would much prefer to bring them the truth about their father. So you want me to find out what happened to him in exchange for his stuff? Here's the catch. She dusts off the hilt of her sword. We've hired a messenger to ask the commander for further orders. Since she hasn't returned and you know nothing about her, she either ran away or something happened to her. She sighs with resignation. We are meant to stay here until fall. What do you think? Come see us, tell us what you've learned about the man, and we'll get back to Hovlaven together. You think about your real mission. You were planning to return to Hovlaven in the early fall anyway. If he's alive, I don't think he's going to be happy about me taking away all his possessions. True, but he's considered dead. I doubt he'd begrudge you anything, and who knows? You may just find his shell lying on the roadside tomorrow. He wears mail, uses a spear mostly, maybe 5 feet tall, but stout. Long red beard, short hair, pale face, rarely smiles. She glances at her companion, but after he adds nothing, she sits down and stretches out her legs. So find out what happened to him. Dead, alive, left. Just let me know. Journal. Okay, I can make notes. Oh gosh. Find the Roadwarden. Okay. Okay. Cool. Hovlaven, Bestiary. Oh, goodness. This is a lot. I should read this at some point. I'm sure all of this can be very interesting. But that's a lot. I think I know everything I need. Are you sure? Says the bearded man. We may not be around the next time you come here. We should prepare for the night anyway. I agree, Tulia sighs with relief. And may you do better than Asterion did. Stay vigilant. She winks at you, shattering the mask of a soldier. Thank you for your help. Stay tidy to have a better chance to influence others. Appearance, okay? You go to a barrel and splash water on your face, which makes you even more aware of how much you need a bath. After the night, it will only get worse. Your horse is already napping, still too anxious to lay down. I will prepare for my watch. Okay. The soldier in the shirt is eager to guide you. Just observe the area. There's plenty of griffins around, though they won't try to jump over the palisade, probably. Better watch out for the apes. They climb up and carry out any food they can find. And there's this one really loud wee-reelk that keeps smelling the wall, who has never tried to get in. He points at the gate. The lieutenant and I will block the entrances. They're quite heavy, so if anyone comes here looking for shelter, better call to us to help you out. And if this someone is being chased by wolves or anything, better throw them a rope instead. He scratches his head. If it gets cold, feel free to make a fire, and the best place is on the watchtower. You may want to put a blanket there or something. The watchtower? He gives you a long, puzzled look. Oh, here. He points at the pile of crates. Just climb up to the tallest one. You'll have a great view at the northern side, the more dangerous side. And also, I know you're tired after all that riding. He points to the tent on the other side of the camp. I can handle a couple hours sleeping on the ground, if you wish. Go there after me and rest, just this once. At least I have a pallet inside. I smile. Thanks a lot. You put your blanket on the tallest crate and sit down. The night is warm, but the sporadic summer breeze brings gentle refreshment. From time to time, your back aches, and you have to force yourself to keep your eyes open. The light of the moon helps you focus on the tall grasses. For most of the time, you spot smaller critters and birds, but there are exceptions. At one point, you see 3-horned deer trying to challenge one another. Before they clash their antlers, a 2-legged dragonling appears, leading its much smaller offspring. The furry beasts try to intimidate the predator with roars and aggressive head movements. After a few moments, both sides walk away slowly, not willing to risk the fight, nor to admit their defeat. I don't let it distract me. I need to keep looking around. You hear the death screams of distant prey, and the mating calls of monkeys. Runners are chasing a gray hare. A group of musk oxen lazily chew the grass, preparing themselves to sleep. A dusk fox is running together with a lynx, making playful screeches. Thankfully, you never have to intervene. You just sit there, watching the not-so-distant forest, trying to outlast your sleepiness. You can only guess how much time has passed. Once you feel you've had enough, you climb down and go to a tent. Waking up the bearded man with just a couple of words, you confirm that nothing important has happened. I gather my things and squeeze into the tent. I use my bag as a pillow, put my blanket on the pallet, and cover myself with my cloak. Sleeping in a tent is not the stuff of dreams, but it's a much welcome rest. The pallet keeps the cold soil away. The moonlight saves the outside world from the eerie gloom. You listen to your own breath and find a comfortable position. Your job starts tomorrow. I focus on the real goal of my journey. The Merchant Guild wants to take control of this realm. Your wardening duties are secondary. First and foremost, you need to explore the peninsula, learn about the territory, resources, and threats. Get to know the locals, and if you can, convince them to consider negotiations with Hovlaven officials and traders. Could the tribes resist the soldiers or be a threat to the priests of the United Church? Are there any forbidden practices that need to be eradicated, such as blood magic, necromancy, robbery, or slavery? At least I have time, 40 days to be exact. I need to be as thorough as I can. Alright. Once you finish your reconnaissance, you should speak with Tulia and return to Hovlaven. There, you'll report back to your employers and get a reward. In the meantime, you have your own goal to pursue. Let's see. I just want to help people, make this region safer for the locals and newcomers alike. I need to find a new life for myself. I have a difficult past and I want it to be forgotten. I'm going to go with that one. I think Leto being a scholar and an alchemist, he's a bit of an outcast. He's a bit on the fringes, especially with his non-United Church leanings. So we're going to go with that one. I'm actually going to do a hard save here. So we're going to do that. New shelter unlocked, okay. Your half-asleep senses are catching the sounds of the wild forest. Your instincts keep you alert and anxious, though the pleasant, humid late summer air evens it out slowly. You're thinking about your goal, but you need to gather your strength. All I can do now is rest, so let's sleep. Okay. Plus health, minus nourishment, and appearance. You're woken up by the sunlight, well rested and ready. Without haste, you gather your things. After only a couple of breaths, you notice a weird smell, like a roast. No, burning meat. Burning, rotten meat. Disgust crawls into your consciousness. You exit the tent. Your horse is looking around nervously. Your bags are where you have left them. You see an open gate. I go outside to see what's happening. Both soldiers are standing near a humble pyre. The man in the shirt looks at it contemplatively. Tulia is the first to address you. Leto, she greets you with a nod. We use the horse's manure for the flames, so don't worry about cleaning it up. You see a corpse among the flames. It's impossible to tell if it belongs to a male or female, but it was an adult. The burning process won't be over for a couple more hours. A traveler or an undead? The latter, a young one. She lacked the pneuma to understand that she couldn't get inside the camp without climbing. I stabbed her with a spear from a safe distance. She shifts her weight. One more fog and she'd be a real threat. Even now it took a couple of hints to knock her down. Sooner or later, every human shell wakes up, gaining more strength with each soul it devours and each moment it spends in the fogs. Burning the dead is not just a religious practice, it's a necessity. Soldiers, priests, village mayors, even roadwardens. Making a large pyre takes a lot of time, but it saves lives. Tulia called this undead a she. Most unite hesitate to do so. Time for me to leave. Running away from the reek, huh? I don't blame you. That was Tulia. My bad. She walks with you for a few steps. Find us here if you need us or if you want to learn about what happened to Asterion. There's enough ground here for you to rest. Safe travels. These words make you stop, an old farewell, mocked in a number of songs and tales, but you hear no scorn in Tulia's voice. You wonder how many acts of kindness like this one you're going to experience in the days to follow. She returns to the pyre. I prepare myself for the journey. You somehow miss the fact that your mount is already saddled and warmed up. You double-check the equipment, but you don't need to fix anything. The soldiers were diligent. Normally, preparing any palfrey for a long journey takes a lot of time. You put on your gambeson and make sure your axe is tightly attached to your belt, then get in the saddle. The palfrey knickers. Ready to leave. It's time for you to get to the crossroads north from here. Alright. Travel north. I can't use them right now, okay. I thought I could just use them. Interesting. All right. Well, that's a good little introduction to this game. But I'm going to switch over to Elden Ring. I really just kind of wanted to dip my toes in. I think this will be good. The story time segments have been getting a little difficult because you never know if the story is going to be like really good or not. So this, I think, will maybe provide a little bit more structure to that type of thing. And I have some other games also that are similar to this that I can play once this one runs out. But anyway, let's jump back over here as I quit the game, and we're gonna switch over to Elden Ring. I had a very direct and distinct goal last time in Elden Ring, but I can't say I have the same distinct goal this time, so we may just be wandering around and rambling, which is all I do anyway. It's out of my tea. But man, that tea is actually very refreshing. I don't know if I'm going to stream for very long today. Um, I'm just extremely tired, and am kind of coming apart at the seams. Just living life, you know. So we'll see. Uh, why is Elden Ring not showing up? Give me a sec. Why is it not showing up? Okay, there we go. All right. This loading screen. Forgive me. The yawn. There's some stuff I know I want to do in Leyndell, but then there's some stuff I need to do outside, and I'm wondering if I should just do that in like a big compilative stream, uh, where I specifically do like all kinds of like background stuff, you know, like different caves and tying up loose ends in other areas. Okay. A connection error. Okay. And this happened last time too. Okay, well, guess I'm gonna I'm going to attempt that again. Just restart it, I guess. Ay, 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 what's going on today? Elden Ring was really giving me the business. Last time. I like crash right in the middle of me playing the gosh dang game. It's very unfortunate. All right. There we go. So I was out here thinking that I was going to go ahead and do some of that side stuff I was talking about. I do want to do that. Welcome if you're just joining. I've got a new model for the month of October. He's funky. Give me a sec. I will show you. This is Dr. Lampwick Full Moon Edition. I experienced some changes around the full moon. And since it's spooky season, I thought I'd show it off. I feel it's appropriate. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let me get myself out of the way. There we go. To Elden Ring. Hi. Excuse me. Ow. I think that's the way I need to go. Run. Could you not? Greetings. Welcome. Oh, come on. Elden Ring, why? Eerie and dexterous one. Yes, I am long of limb, and it assists me in doing things. Well, I hope your lurking will be an entertainment to you as I fight the game instead of the enemies in the game trying to just play the dang game. Elden, like I said, last stream Elden Ring crashed right like in the middle of the game while I was playing. Kind of like it just did, really. And it took me a long time to get it up and running again. Like I had to restart Steam and all that. So it was crazy. I hated it. It was so dumb. But anyway, hopefully I can run the game. Okay. I didn't know there was any option but just running Elden Ring normally. It was giving me some weird third option. Instability is absolutely going to be the case. In fact, I don't know if I could battle with stability. I just want to beat the boss of this place so I can do a friggin' side quest. Can I please play the game for more than 2 minutes? If not, I may have to cut this stream short, which I would not like to do. Okay. I have a problem. Goodbye, dog. Oh. Oh. That was a close one. I don't know how that worked out, but here we are. Woo. Bro. That was some damage. Okay, I'm cheating, but I don't care. Bro, my freaking, my gosh dang, Mimic over here is freaking casting all kinds of freaking spells. Oh, come on! Yeah, Elden Ring is nice. It generally, if there's no memory loss, it generally just plops you right back where you started. But what is going on today? I mean, I beat the boss, but at what freaking cost? It crashed the game. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this? I'm so confused, dude. Okay, no. That's not what I wanted. Dun dun. You know, there was a patch. There was a patch yesterday. And it's clearly gosh dang crashing my game. That's what it is. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Okay, I'm gonna try and fix the game. Give me a second. Try and fix this stupid game. And I'll figure out something to do in the meantime. One moment. We're going to verify the integrity of the game files. And in the meantime, I'm going to pull something else up. Give me a moment. All right. We're just going to watch Oblivion fun moments here.
What is it? Should we stop? Right. We're off. Keep your fingers to yourself. Hey there.
I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you're back.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming. What do? We swim.
Talk to Captain Mattis if you need something. I'm just following his orders.
What?
Spit it out, hit the road.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Interesting.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Make it quick.
Just a pleasant conversation.
I don't want to talk to you.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory.
I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Leyndell. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
What kind of name is Weatherly?
Fear not. Our Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
Eh. I too celebrate in this way by freaking taking a nap.
Damn! Thank goodness I found you. How goes it? Been better. How about you? Great. Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
She's pretty amazing.
Oh. Good night. Good day.
That's just Oblivion being Oblivion.
I
Things
see from your
jumping
expression
everywhere.
That you were successful.
Yeah.
Please hurry. Reynold may make a break.
They're
for
so
the open road
mad.
at
They're
any
so
moment.
angry.
Italian sausage,
Oh,
bacon,
come
and
on.
pepperoni for only
Come
$8.99. That's the
on.
lowest price in 3
Gosh
meat
dang
pizzas.
freaking ads.
How goes it?
Look out!
Just
I don't know who you
wanton
are,
violence.
but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
The entire
You
window
what?
changed. What
You
happened?
want to be a combatant? My granny could beat you, and she's dead. Wait, you're serious, aren't you? All
Does
right.
that mean his granny is
Sure,
undead
Flo.
since
Now
she's
let me
come
give
back
you
from
your
the dead to
battle
beat
ring.
me?
Here, wear it proudly. Just let me know when you're ready for a match. Get a
Guess you were ready for a match.
Is it necessary that you speak with me? We're looking for recruits. Interested?
So angry.
What else?
What the heck?
Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Are you all right?
What else?
This person's dead.
This person's dead after killing him. All right.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Waynon Priory.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about
We're at 66%.
That's so sad.
Without question.
Stop talking. Afternoon.
What is it now?
What's going on with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Goodbye.
What's more important,
What's the
the
smell?
mud crabs or your
Smoke
sons?
and fire. Something worse. In the ruins. Gods, I don't even notice anymore. I guess you can get used to anything. Sir?
Excuse me while I
Be seeing.
hover.
What do you want?
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with his face?
I see from your expression that you were successful.
How, what? I don't even know what's
Please
happening.
hurry. Reynold may make a break for the open road. There's no problem, is there?
I'm Voronil. I'm guessing you're angling for an invitation to one of my super parties.
Super parties.
Well, forget about it.
Super
Invitation
parties?
only, and no invitation for you, stranger. You're not on my list, and that's all I have to say.
What is a super
If you
party?
were somebody, I'd know. But I don't, so you aren't. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you?
Well met.
What is it now?
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
That's great.
All right. All right. Enough. Okay. I think it should be good in a second. It's patching itself. So we're gonna move over here. I'm gonna play some music. And I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. And then we should be back and hopefully good. I really hope it works this time. This is going to be extremely loud for a second. There we go. I'll be right back. Alright, Elden Ring isn't quite done self-immolating yet, so give it just a moment more. Probably doesn't help that I'm streaming. Excuse me. My goodness. I started playing God of War again. 2018. I love that game so much. It's not really something I want to stream, necessarily. It's just one of those things that I was really the right kind of game for streaming, at least for me personally. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm playing it again right now, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, I have plenty of other games to play. Too many games. I started too many. I need to finish some of them. Oh man. I finished all my tea and now I'm sad. Now I have to wash out the filter. The diffuser. But I'm not going to do that now. Probably like a minute more and Elden Ring should be ready to go. I need to look through my Steam library and see if there are any more kind of story-based games that I can play now that I have a what's the word? I have a platform for it. It's not really the type of games that I personally like playing myself, just for myself, but streaming them is a different story. We're almost good here. Almost done. All right. Maybe 30 more seconds. Maybe. I don't even know. There's another game called Scald the Black Priory that I'd like to play, but really I need to have like a streaming time for like my bigger games like Darksiders and Elden Ring, and then like a smaller stream day for like the smaller games I play, like Dredge and Cultic, Gloomwood, all that stuff. The initials JB stands for James Bartholomew. So my full name is Dr. James Bartholomew Lampwick. But I go by JB or Dr. Lampwick for short. It's a little easier to deal with. Okay. I'm going to stop the music. I'm going to switch over here again. And I'm going to try this again. Souls type games are my preferred, but that doesn't mean I am against playing other games. In fact, I have quite a few other games currently that I'm playing. Like I said, I'd kind of like to separate those out, but right now I only have one streaming day a week, so... And that is going to be changing soon, so I'm going to have to figure all that out, but we shall see. That is the future, and I will have to deal with that when the future comes. When the future becomes the present. Yeah. Got my little Windows noises in the background, breaking the immersion. Let's try this again. Yes, the future always becomes the present. The present can never become the future, though. the present can become the past. An interesting thought. I spend 1 second in the game and it just disconnects me again. I should have shown off my model at the beginning in terms of like what it could do. But I have all of my expressions. I have my little expression here, my kind of sad or deflated flame. And then I've got my big mad flame right here. And then my normal flame. Just a little overview of the model besides just its big and creepiness. Inevitably, through the progression into the present, the future always becomes the past. Correct. Correct. All right, so it did save that I beat the boss. Did I get the item that I'm here for? Is that not how I get that item? I'm certain that it is. Perhaps not. Okay. Well, we'll find out because I'm just going to teleport. Where is the Erd Tree Gazing Hill? There it is. I was trying to beat that boss to get a prosthetic arm to give to this NPC to continue on with her quest. I don't know if I got the arm or not, because now I'm unsure if that was in fact where I get the arm. I am a little concerned. Is the furniture fragile, or am I just a beefcake? Have you considered that?
Now, she's passed into...
Okay, that is not how I get that. How do I get that? Okay, hold on. I didn't want to do this, like, immediately. But it'll be faster this way. Okay. So I didn't need to beat the boss at all, but that's okay. I wanted to beat him anyway. I wanted to arm someone else, actually. I am well armed myself, fortunately. So I need to go to, like, this tower area somehow. Yes, there's a lot of stone statues here. Could you not? Let's shed a little light on the subject. I freaking see you. What's that noise? Am I crazy? Hold on. That wasn't my doorbell, was it? Ow. Oh, that was the AC turning on. Oh my gosh. I've heard that Medusa is quite the skilled cheese maker. All right, you're going to have to explain that one. I'm getting a little far from my goal here. This is quite the powerful weapon. I like it. Gorgon's okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Weapon is sick. Fits my lightning perfectly. I'm getting even further from my goal. How do I get over here? All right, hold on here. Yes, it's very fun to use. So, how do I get over to that tower? I need to get up to the outer wall, I guess. The outer wall is not that tall. Just gonna do a little bit of Elden parkour here. Knocks it back too, which is great. Hi. No. Please stop. I'm not asking for whom the bell tolls. I know it tolls for me. Ow. Oh, there's 2 perfumers. Let's just not have that. Oh, come on. Alright, you can play that game. Ow. Stop healing yourself. Only I can do that. How about this? Stop! Alright. Lightning pot. Lightning pot. And another lightning pot. Okay. That was annoying. Ooh, not a bad item, though. No. Stop. There we go. I am not in the correct place, but I am finding things. All right. I love the red lighting so much. Oh, okay, bye. Interesting. Ooh, excuse me. How does one get to that marker over there? Whatever that guy was doing, I don't want to know. Excuse me, sir. Sir, please. That was easy. Well, that was what I needed to do, so cool. Now I just need to go. Woo! Okay, I'm good. Thought I might die. Just kind of blindly jumping off a wall, hoping for the best. Guess out here I can use my horse. I must be around the back side of the castle. Not too familiar with the area. Actually, I think I know where I am. All right. I too have a stabbing weapon. Mine is better. Well, I'm not following like a group off of the cliff. I'm jumping myself. That would make me an incredibly stupid lemming. Also, the thought of lemmings jumping off cliffs is like, one, is that an urban myth? Is that real? If it is, that's sad because lemmings are adorable. Anyway, I can teleport now. Oh, while I'm here, I should do this. May as well. This is gonna be a pain though. This is for the volcano manor. I gotta kill this man. Gotta assassinate this man. Where is he? The amount of poise this man has, wielding a freaking dagger, is annoying. Stop. I'm gonna get freaking Scarlet Rock. There we go. Kick him while he's down. That's what I say. Whoops, I didn't mean to do it again, but that was cool. I couldn't even see what was happening because the skill is so dramatic. Just leap up into the air like a crazy man. I was just hoping that that would work. Let me see here. I think this is where I want to go. I'm trying to get to a specific place. A dark and sad place. This is not exactly where I want to be. I want to be elsewhere. Hi. Go away. All right. Takes care of that. Pretty sure this is also not where I want to be. Maybe it's here. Sorry, there's a specific area. Excuse me? Hurt a freaking lot. Ha, you like lightning? I want to be down there. Like way the flip down there. I want to be down towards the dragon's feet. I don't think I can go back this way. Dang it. I guess... I think... Okay, I think there's a doorway from this grace that will allow me to get out to where I want. Not that one, though. Not that one either. Okay, well, by process of elimination, this way. Okay, this does take me down. Good. All right. This is not necessarily where I want it to be. Ugh. This place is like a freaking maze. Okay. I need to go down the tree route. That is what I am learning. Not this one, I think. Is there another one? Yeah, it's that one. The big one. Oh. There's just funky mist down there that kills you, I guess. Where are my runes? Why are they out here? Weird. Well. You can just die. Excuse me, gentlemen. I do not wish a contest with you. Ow. This is what I desire. This down here. Hi, Mr. Dog. I didn't want him nipping at my heels. Speaking of which, I hear the pitter-patter of feet. There he is. Ah, this is where I want to be. Hero's room. This round table hold, abandoned, dark. What could it mean? No. I don't actually know. I'm legitimately ignorant. This guy looks like he did not have a good time. Is there a grace here? I could have sworn there was. Visions of grace, except no Elden Ring. Oh, I can't open this door. Interesting. What could all of this mean? Cool. I got a sick hat, I guess. Oh, a grace. That is what I desired. And I got a painting to find. Actually, I think I know where that is. I'm gonna try and find it now, though. I still have more of this ruinous place to explore. Okay, so this is where those stairs led. Two fingers prayer book, cool. Oh, there is an enemy in here. 2, 3. None. Desolate, devoid of life. This place. Oh, I can't open it. I was sure that it was going to tell me it was locked. Alright, go off, King. Where the frick does this go? Lever. Luring out here. Try defeating one by one. Oh. I see what they meant. I wonder. Nope, can't hit the door. Try this. That's better. What's the matter? Are you a little out of shape? Can't fit through the door? Sorry about that. Sucks to suck, dude. Oh, here's the other one. I think it's stuck on the corner there. I'm hoping. Whoop! It's no longer stuck on the corner. Could I fight it legitimately? Yes. But it's a pain. Alright. Less of a pain. Item? Oh, there is an item. It didn't render. Ooh, very nice. I don't know where I am. Stormhawk axe. Cool. I think. Unless that means someone died there that shouldn't have died, but here we are. Nascent butterfly. Alright. A lift. Very large lift. Does this lead to the Divine Tower? Am I remembering that correctly? I think it does. Well, I'll get the grace here because I haven't even beat the boss yet. Does it actually lead to the tower? Or is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Excuse me, sir. Blessed Dew Talisman, cool. Rest in peace, your ankles, sir. Just gonna keep stabbing you in the ankles because I can. Man, sucks to suck, dude. Sorry about this. Now I know what it feels like to be a mosquito. F's in the chat for the weird giant. Where does this even go? We about to find out. What? Touching random portals that you don't know where they go is a bad idea? Posh. Okay. Welp. I'm out here now. Okay. I'm okay. Just out in the middle of nowhere. Leave it to a random portal in the middle of nowhere to take me to the middle of nowhere. You know, I really should have thought of that one. All right. I'm not going to fight the boss this time. Just because I don't want to. I'll fight a mini boss just so I do something this for this playtime. Fight a mini boss and get a very good talisman. If I can beat the mini boss, not a guarantee. Was there not a grace, like, at the top of the elevator? Why did it teleport me to the gosh dang bottom of the elevator? Now I kind of need to check that. Excuse me, my good giants. I mean you no harm. Apparently they mean me no harm. Interesting. There is not a grace. Well, that's interesting. I really thought they were going to attack me. I didn't want them to necessarily, but I really thought they were going to. How do I get down there? This way. I see a geographical trend of downness this way. And thus I can conclude that there is a way down if I continue onward in this general direction. Is that Limgrave? What is that? I guess I'm looking down at the Weeping Peninsula. Interesting. That's cool. Oh, that guy's not doing very well. My friend, are you okay? I'll put you out of your misery. Or I'll miss. You're good, brother. You're good. Don't worry about it. What's over there? Hold on. I got distracted. Okay. What is happening? Oh, they're vulgar militia. That's what they are. Okay. Okay, well. Sorry, I got distracted. I hope there's a Steak America here in case I die. If not, I am screwed. No, you don't. apologize to your windy scheme. Your bluster. Ooh! I was about to be wise to the edge of an axe. Okay. Bro's got some reach. I was scratching my nose. Not fair. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. I think he's mad. Oh, how do you reach me? Give me a sec. Okay, that didn't do as much as I was hoping. That's okay. Do this again. Oh. While he's stuck on the little thingy, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Ayo. Terrible timing. I was thinking of ending the stream after this boss. To drive to Richardson today, so I'm freaking tired as frick. I seem to have dodged you. Sucks to suck, dude. I win. Yes. Most excellent. Oh, man. I am so hungry. I need some food. That will be a good, that'll be a good thing for, doing, that'll be a good thing for when I fight bosses, which I could fight, but I really don't want to today. I am really hungry, so I'm actually gonna go and get some food. But I appreciate those who watch. Oh, Timothy, this is my Halloween model, as you can see. I will demonstrate. So this is my normal flame. Obviously, he's very tall and menacing. This is my lower flame. This is supposed to be blue. It's not. I'll have to fix that. But anyway. And then this is my angry flame. Just like my normal model. But taller and menacing. Anyway, I hope that this is a very good day for all of my lovely cafe attendees, and a lovely spooky season. I will be streaming again, not next week. I will be out of town, but hopefully the week after that I will be streaming again. And as for scheduling, well, just look out for an announcement, because I really don't know what what things are going to look like moving into the holidays with work and everything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and for coming by the cafe. You are all a blessing to me, and I hope that I am able to make your day just a little bit better. But I believe that the dawn is coming, which means that I and my cafe will, of course, be disappearing. But we will appear again at the next midnight. Until then, chase the dark away, my friends.